My name is Missy Robertson, and I'm from Sacramento, California. You know, I wanted to audition for The Voice because a great opportunity came to me. And it's funny because I didn't even go to the open call. They received my video and gave me a call and said, hey, would you mind coming to LA and auditioning for The Voice? And I said, absolutely. And so I hopped in my car, took a little road trip, and came and auditioned and have made it this far. It's been such an amazing experience and opportunity, and I've loved every minute of it. But the opportunity to audition kind of came out of the blue for me. I wasn't looking for it, but it came to me and I seized the opportunity. I've been working really hard, pushing and persevering towards my dreams of doing music full time. And I've grown up in the church. My dad is a pastor, my mom's a worship leader, and so I have grown up singing and helping my parents with their church, and that's kind of where my focus has been. Pretty much all my life is just really helping them, and this is, I guess you could say, the first time that I'm taking time to pursue my dreams. And I've always done music, and I've always performed, and I've always done shows and gigs and things like that, and led worship at churches. But this is actually me taking time out to really focus in on just music, to pursue my dreams. I have a lot of cheerleaders back at home, my family, my church, my friends, even my coworkers and clients. And I actually have a full-time job, and I'm an employment specialist. I help people with disabilities find jobs. It's an amazing job, and I love what I do. I get to help people with interview skills. I get to help people find jobs. My favorite thing to hear back from a client is, I got the job. And so they are definitely cheering me on. My family are my biggest supporters. They've been with me since day one, have always been cheering me on to pursue my dreams and just to go after everything that's in my heart. My singing journey has been a pretty interesting one, I guess you could say. When I was younger, I grew up singing in the church. My mom is a worship leader, and I have always just been singing as loud as I could behind her, whether I had a microphone or not. It didn't matter. I was just going to belt my little heart out. In fact, they said that when I was younger, I really was not the best singer. They said I sounded like a chipmunk. So it kind of was funny that music became such a big passion for me because I wasn't that great at it as a kid. But I didn't stop. I just kept going. And it's kind of been my music journey, is to not give up. I have experienced a lot of closed doors. I've had a lot of opportunities offered to me, and then they fall through. And a lot of people offering me record contracts or different opportunities to tour, and somehow something always happens and it always fell through. And I've wanted to quit. I have wanted to give up and just stop pursuing. But the moment I begin to think that I could, it just bubbles up inside, and it's just uncontainable. I just have to sing. It's what I do. It's what I live for. And my journey has definitely consisted of me not giving up and just continue to push on and to persevere. My blind experience was definitely an out-of-body experience. I don't know if you guys have heard people say that before, but it is really crazy. I've done a lot of shows, I've done a lot of gigs, and this is the first time I can kind of say I walked on stage and I was like, whoa, don't think about the 4 chairs that are right in front of you. It's intense, but it's also exciting. I really had an amazing time singing at the Blinds. My experience was a little funny that I sang through my entire song, and on the very last note, Blake and Alicia hit their button to turn for me. Now, the thing was that they waited so long that all 4 chairs turned at the same time. I thought no one turned. I thought I didn't make it. And then I look down and I see on the floor Alicia and Blake's name lit up. And then I just started to freak out. Hopefully not too crazy for the camera, but I was freaking out because I realized I made it. And Blake and Alicia both wanted me. And after just talking with Alicia, and Blake is so amazing, and his argument was really good. I mean, he had me really contemplating on who I should go with. But once Alicia began to talk to me about how she could just feel my heart in what I wanted to do with the music and the message that I wanted to deliver, because music is my music is my car, I guess you can say. It's the way I deliver. It's my vehicle. And she really understood what I wanted to do with music. And so I chose her, and it's amazing. I don't regret it. I love working with Alicia, and I'm excited to work more with her. My favorite musical influences, there are a lot out there. Definitely Alicia Keys has been one of those, Beyonce. I'd have to say, though, there is an artist named Crystal Lewis. And growing up, I listened to her music and her CDs. I own every one of her CDs. And I'd listen to her, and I would mimic how she would sing. And she doesn't know this, but she was my vocal coach. I mean, she really did show me how to sing. I would just sing over and over the same runs that she would do. All of her songs I would sing at church or in a talent contest. But she definitely has been the biggest influence. She was on a show on Nickelodeon called The Roundhouse. And that's where I first discovered her, was watching this show. And she's a redhead, and I went, I want to be that redhead singing on Nickelodeon's Roundhouse. She just captured my attention. And so I found out that she was an artist, and I ended up following her music, still follow her to this day. I did get to meet her a few years back. That was a big thing for me. And so I don't think she still fully understands how big of an inspiration she's been. But she definitely has really sparked and ignited this passion. Ooh, when I win the whole thing, when I win season 12 of The Voice, I'm going to be headlining. Absolutely. Anywhere and everywhere. Yes.